Sun, moon, rising, and Venus for Pisces. Gemini is going to be transiting, or the quadrant is going to be more of your second, third, and fourth house. So, this bottom quadrant here, which is more of an internal house. Third house, again, is about the mind. Second house is about your finances. Fourth house is about the home. So, Gemini is going to come up. And again, for some of you, you might be going to a second home. You might be moving. You might be also too invited to have more explorations with your neighbors, brothers, and sisters. There, I'm seeing too for you, Pisces, especially since it's going to be squaring your energy. Squares usually denote that something has to shift or change. So, what's going to be shifting and changing for you? Second house is about values, how you value yourself, how you see yourself. Mercury is the mind. And so this is an opportunity for you because you're a mutable sign, mutable water. And Jupiter in Cancer is going to be trining your energy, at least for the next year or so. So this is the focus too on really developing a sense of self-worth and really trusting your intuitive nature. Gemini can be a little bit of a confusion energy because it does rule the mind. And Pisces, sometimes the disagreeable aspects of Pisces can sometimes not have boundaries with their family, their siblings, with our next door neighbors. So just be really mindful, especially if you're looking to move, because of that the quadrant that it's going to be activating is the second, third, and fourth house. So make sure that you move to a neighborhood that feels good, that you feel supported, that you can feel nurtured, and that you can expand. It's also too stabilizing new ways of education. I'm thinking early education. So for some of you, you might want to consider teaching, right? You might be thinking about education matters, maybe teaching from the home because you value education, you value knowledge and sharing wisdom, because Pisces again is deeply mystical. So you might have a lot of things to share with your community, and this might be starting some sort of home meditation group, right? Or again, learning something new within the home, because something's going to have to shift for you, Pisces. Again, squares usually denote where something needs to shift and change. And so what's going to be changing? Thought patterns about siblings, about your neighbors, about your neighborhood, about children. Again, this is early education for those of you that are educators that really want to share your gifts. I'm even seeing too, maybe teaching spiritual gifts, teaching spirituality from your home. Third house also has to do with media, right? So again, maybe sharing stuff online and working with children could be the focus of the next 7 years. And again, it's not going to apply to everybody, but this can definitely signify for you, Pisces, what I'm picking up, especially in the field for you, knowing that you're worthy, that what you have to teach and what you have to share, even if it is intuitive, even if it is psychic awareness. I'm even seeing some of you teaching psychic classes, right? How to develop psychic abilities, because you tend to be very, again, innately, you come in with a knowing, because Pisces doesn't necessarily have boundaries. You can tune into the whole collective energy field and know what's going on, but it's learning also to destabilize and setting up some boundaries, because it's going to be in the mind. It could cause a lot of confusion energy. What's mine? What's theirs? You're being given flashes of insight and awareness, but make sure again you're grounded with it, because it can cause instability, especially if you're given information that will activate your cognitive dissonance about what you thought you knew. So don't go looking to escape the new information or the new data. Stick with it. Be strong. Be in your heart as much as you can. Stabilize your thought forms as much as you can. And I'm even seeing for some of you, Pisces, tapping, working with essential oils, working with natural medicines can help stabilize as all these awarenesses are coming through your third house, what you're perceiving. Stay stable with it and learn boundaries, because again, terabytes, Uranus is flashes of insight that come in super quick. So learning how to ground in your body and stabilize this information can help you really be like at the transmitter, right? You can translate and transmit all these psychic awareness to who? Your brothers and sisters, your neighbors, your siblings, your friends, and even children, right? You can teach children. I'm thinking of the telepathy tapes. Maybe some of you might be even activated to have your telepathy come online. A lot of us are telepathic by nature anyway, but that operating system has been dimmed or turned off because, again, our structures and just what we've been putting in our bodies and our surrounding environment. So this might be really be activating for you, Pisces. So be willing to, again, set some boundaries, do some practices to help you learn how to manage all these psychic imprints that are coming online for you. And let's go ahead and stop sharing. Again, this is a card pull now for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Pisces need to know right now with this ingress of Uranus into Gemini? What can best supports Pisces right now? And what do you need? What herb can best support you? Let's see. We need one card, please. Thank you so much. It's so funny. We talked about there are no accidents. 33 Arnica, teacher. And this is Saturn. So Saturn is going to be in Aries, which is going to be next to your sign, right? It's going to be, what's that called? Semi-sextiling. So again, an opportunity for you to share your gifts, to share your psychic gifts to who? Children, to brothers and sisters, to your neighbors, to your friends, people that you're really tapped into on the daily. And you can see here that there's even she's sharing her oils, she's doing some muddling, she's working with herbs. Pisces, if you are an artist or you are a creative, you see the wolf here too. Wolf is teacher medicine. It's also too speaking. You can see howling. For some of you, you might even want to learn to sing, right? And for some of you, I'm even seeing too, besides telepathy coming back on, there might be some light language that might be coming on because the number 33, again, is a master number. Three is about communication. So, communicating in a new, unique way. I'm even seeing some of you too, maybe going out and singing in nature, singing to nature, right? Just really being playful and being in the mind in a new way, allowing yourself to see things in a new way, to express in a new way, and to maybe teach what you know because you have a lot of value, Pisces. You came in with a lot of innate psychic gifts. So it's time to share these gifts. So for the next 7 years, you might be really drawn to deep metaphysical studies. And again, sharing your own innate knowledge and wisdom that just you were born with. Because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. They come into this incarnation, which is an inner knowing, right? Pisces, I feel complete in that transmission. I was going to do a one card pull, but I forgot to do it for the other signs. So I might go back and do that. I might do an additional added on for